Hello and welcome to this week's Explore Tulsa. First up today, we visit with Dr. Robert Zoellner. Then Explore Tulsa visits with Dave's RV's drag racing team out at the Tulsa Raceway Park. Next, we talk with Veteran College. And in our last segment this week, we visit with Jim Reedike of Dicon Explosive and Demolition. Hi, welcome to this week's Explore Tulsa. We got a great program lined up for you guys today, and as always, we're featuring the people, the places, and attractions that make Tulsa a great place to live. First up, we head over to Rockin' Z Ranch and interview Dr. Zoellner and talk about thoroughbred horse racing. Here's a look.
Hey, Explore Tulsa, how you doing? Come on in. Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Zoellner, owner of Dr. Robert Zoellner and Associates. I've been in business here in Tulsa for 20 years. I'm an optometrist. I have two office locations. One's at 69th and Memorial and one's at 30th in South Harvard. Well, I am a local guy. I grew up here in Tulsa. I attended Union High School and actually Bixby High School also. I'm one of 7 children, 6 boys and 1 girl. I had to go to the eye doctor when I was younger, so I was always fascinated with all the equipment and the ability to go in, and then all of a sudden I got to see clear when I left. I always thought that was a neat deal. And it seemed like it was a nice balance between the business side, the selling of glasses and contacts, and the doctoring side and helping people see better, and it seemed to be a perfect fit for me. All my life I was fascinated with horses. I loved them. I loved being around them. I said to myself when I was little, gosh, one of these days if I'm fortunate enough and I have the opportunity, I always dreamed of having a horse ranch. About 10 years ago, I started getting thoroughbred race horses, built up a stable, if you will, and then about 5 years ago, I found the perfect ranch, a ranch that I'd driven by many times and just had fallen in love with. It actually wasn't for sale, but I called the owner and said, I'd like to buy your ranch. And the gentleman said, it's not for sale. And I said, so? I still want to buy it. And after about 6 months of negotiations, I bought the ranch and renamed it the Rockin' Z Ranch. It's about halfway between Tulsa and Ogmulgee, right on Highway 75. First of all, I had to hire a trainer, and I met a gentleman by the name of Joe Flemings, and we discussed, and I hired him to be my trainer. And then I was going to claim a horse, and in a claiming race, all the horses in the race are for sale, and if you do your paperwork and put the money up, then you can actually buy the horse right out of the race. We did our research, and we claimed our first horse, and had some fun with her. One of the most exciting moments in horse racing, when I first bought the Rockin' Z Ranch, I moved my horses onto the property, and one of the first horses born there I named Peach Brew. And Peach Brew won last year, actually 2 years ago. She won my first graded stakes race, which in the thoroughbred business is kind of a big deal. There's not many of them, and they are the highest level races. And there's a lot of gentlemen that have been in racing longer than I have that have not yet won a graded stakes race. I love horseback riding. When the horses are actually in training, I don't ride them at that point. But when they're retired and they come back to the ranch, the few that we keep for, I try to keep 3 or 4 of the geldings that have retired from the track, and we take them to the ranch, we turn them in, we try to rehab them into a second career. And then once we rehab them, we try to find them good homes where they can go and be a hunter jumper or someone's personal rider around the ranch. And so we do ride those and have fun and kind of retrain them. When you get on them when they first come off the track, they want to go fast and turn left. That's all they know. So we have to kind of retrain them in order to not go so fast, and they can actually turn right also. Well, the way that the family gets involved is, especially when my boys start to date young ladies that love horses, and then all of a sudden they have a renewed interest in the ranch and have to, want to go out there quite a bit, it seems like. My daughter and I actually, when I first got involved in horse racing, we did horseback riding lessons together. And that was a real bonding moment for my daughter and I. We would go and take lessons together and ride around and do our jumps and have some fun with that. And the ranch has been a fun place, not only to go to ride horses, but to go ride four-wheelers, to go just hang out, build a bonfire and make s'mores and hang out for the evening, and it's just a special place to be. Tulsa's my home, and I'm so happy that I was able to. Oklahoma's had some recent changes in the horse racing laws, and it's been a real pleasure to kind of be a part of that, to help those changes and to see those changes come through, and to see that now horse racing has kind of had a rebirth and a new life, if you will. Yeah, get out. If you haven't been to the horse races recently, the facilities have been upgraded. They're a great place to take the family. Not only the beauty and pageantry of the horse races, but also you can get great meals there and enjoy an evening out with the family, and maybe even get lucky and make a few bucks. Hopefully I'll see you there. All right, Explore Tulsa, thanks for coming by now. Get on out of here.
Every morning at Video Revolution, we launch our secret weapon. No, it's not just the big names we deliver and install like Sony, Klipsch, Mitsubishi, and Samsung. It's our highly trained home entertainment experts. For over 25 years, people all over Oklahoma have been telling their friends the guy to know for that awesome home entertainment experience is at Video Revolution. Plus, don't forget our low price guarantee. Secret weapons launch daily from the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hi, I'm Todd from Guitar House of Tulsa. I'm one of the actual new owners here. When you come in the store, you're going to notice a huge change here. And the store has a great reputation, and that's just something that we want to continue for the rest of the life of the store. So come in and check out the new Guitar House of Tulsa. We're located on Admiral between Memorial and Sheridan at 6924 East Admiral Place.
Guests who stay at the Holiday Inn Hotel Tulsa City Center get the full Tulsa, Oklahoma experience. Our hotel's helpful staff goes above and beyond to provide a boutique atmosphere at a great price. Our location places you minutes from the downtown events. Enjoy the company of good friends and the upscale urban ambiance of the Boulder Grill Bar. For that special occasion, why not treat yourself to one of our graciously appointed suites? Come relax and enjoy a memorable stay at the Holiday Inn Tulsa City Center.
We got your football. Arena football is back in full swing. Tulsa Talons single game and season tickets on sale now. Catch your Tulsa Talons action live at the BOK Center.
Hi, I'm Gary Moeller. I'm the department head at Rogers State University in Fine Arts, and you are watching Explore Tulsa.
When I was a teenager in high school, my brother-in-law had a Corvette, and I started going drag racing with him, and I've been hooked on it ever since. Well, that was when I was about 15 years old. And I did it on and off there for a while because I got married and there was times when I couldn't have a race car, but probably for the last 15 years or so I've been racing pretty steadily. And now I do it with my son, who's 23 years old. He's my crew chief and he goes to college here in Tulsa, and it's been just really great doing it with him.
When I was about 12, my dad got a new car, first time running nitrous. And a lot of more computers were on the car and stuff, and he said, hey, you're good with computers, you want to get into this? I was like, yeah, and so I started coming, and now it's been probably over 10 years now that me and Dad have been doing it together. Just been learning as I've gone along, and now I'm actually tuning other cars. I've got another customer of mine that's here this weekend that's qualified number 4. I really enjoy it. Dad's asked me if I want to drive the car, and I've driven it. I got my license, but to me, tuning's where it's at. I really enjoy making tweaks and stuff, and it's just something I'm planning to keep on doing.
Actually, I meet a lot of people through racing. As you can see out here, even in the pits, there's a lot of motorhomes out here, a lot of people with toy hauler type trailers. And we do actually quite a bit of business connected with the racetrack. Pretty much all of it's in the setup. You can make as much horsepower with one of these motors as you can possibly use. The trick is how to get 2,500 horsepower hooked up to the pavement. Today's been fantastic. Yesterday we struggled a little bit. We kept what they call shaking the tires, which is where you go out and the tire actually gets too much bite and it just chatters and shakes the car so violently you have to shut it off.
We had to change a whole lot of stuff: transmission, gearing, chassis setup, clutch settings, power. And we finally got it to come around today, which we're really happy about.
And it's hard to do that. 394 and then 394 the second time. We made some minor changes because as the track gets hotter, normally you run slower.
The conditions got worse from the first run today as to the second run, but we ran identical ET, which means that we picked up in some areas. A lot of guys slowed down. We stayed the same. That means we're doing good.
He got it straightened out, so today we've made 2 clean runs and actually career best, the fastest we've ever been.
And every track's different. Every day is different. You can go the same track and every day will be a little bit different. Tulsa does a real good job of preparing the track, so we're really happy to have this place to come test. It was really nice to come off the trailer today, this morning, make a good run. That really sets you up. Now we can just keep tweaking on it from here and just keep it going up and down the track, which is the main thing.
I've always wanted to race on the scale that I race at now. We travel around the country and we race against the fastest people with these type of cars. There's actually a magazine that keeps track of that, and we're on their list as the 8th fastest nitrous car in the entire country. And that's quite an accomplishment. It's something I've always wanted to do. My son is going to work in this field probably the rest of his life. When he graduates college, TU, with an engineering degree, he's going to get a job on a race team and travel around the country, and that's what he's going to do for a living. So it's been great, and actually if there was a goal in mind, it was probably to prepare him for what he's going to take care of.
Hi, I'm Josh with Video Revolution, and this is what's new. Today we're going to be talking about Universal Remote Control brand remote controls. They make custom remotes to be able to operate everything from your television to your lights to shades to just changing channels. If you want to create a system that is a one-button, one-touch operation by means of just simply pressing Watch TV, turns on your television, turns on your surround amplifier, turns on your cable box or your satellite receiver. It'll keep everything customized to your situation and to your room. One of the new features that we've gotten into here is where we're putting in just a couple local dimmers in your theater room to where whenever you turn on to watch a movie, and as it lowers the projection screen down and turns on your projector, it'll also dim the lights down. Some of URC's higher-end remote controls can also do two-way communication with your thermostats and a lot of other things in the house. So if you need to change the temperature and don't want to go to the other end of the house to the thermostat, we can get it from any room in the house. This has been Josh with Video Revolution. If you've got any questions about anything we've talked about today, please give us a call or come on down to the store. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Emily West, Miss Oklahoma 2010, and host of Envision Media Group's Explore Tulsa channel, Tulsa's exclusive welcome channel and first impression service. In today's market, there has never been a better time than today to grow your business through the use of video. If you would like to grow your business and build your brand, please contact Envision Media Group today for a personal consultation on how we can expand your market reach and grow your business. For information, I invite you to view our website at envisionmediagroup.com and envision the possibility.
Hi, it's Tony Moore with Hospitality House of Tulsa, and you are watching Explore Tulsa.
My name's Tracy Horton. I'm the campus director here at Vatterott College. Vatterott's been in existence since 1969 and here at the Tulsa campus since 1997. We have 5 programs for students to choose from. We have medical office assistant, computer technology, heating, air conditioning, refrigeration, electrical mechanic, and criminal justice. Our students come from a wide variety of backgrounds, including individuals who've been to college before and have been working in different industries that, due to the economy, had needed to make a change, and so they're coming back to school for retraining, all the way to students who've never graduated before, have only earned either their high school diploma or GED, and now want to better themselves for themselves and their families. We have a wide range of services available for our students. You would come into the school, visit with an education coordinator, and they can assist you in making sure that you select the program that's going to be the right career path for you. Once you're enrolled, we have retention officers that are here and helpful for you, so any kind of life problem that comes up. We have career services available for our students. They'll do a wide range of topics during the program, including resume writing, interviewing workshops, all to prepare the students for when they ultimately graduate and are able to go out and apply for positions, interview, and ultimately get their position that they've been training for. We have financial aid available here on site to assist our students with their financing needs. So it's an all-inclusive campus. You come to see us, and in as little as a few days we can get you started on the path to a new career. This is our medical lab. Students come in here with the medical program. In the diploma portion of it, they will take classes that prepare them to go and get ready to be working in the front part of a doctor's office. If you decide to go on for your associate's program, that we consider the back office, which is going and rooming the patients, taking their blood pressure, possibly taking blood or some of the different lab procedures. We have an externship portion for our medical program. It consists of your last 10 weeks of training. You'll do some prep here at school, and then for your last 8 weeks, you're out in the doctor's office or in another medical facility working in the field. You will get hands-on knowledge, from the other medical assistants, from the nurses, from the doctors, and get that training that's going to make you a valuable asset in the future. We're in our heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration lab. In this lab, our HVAC students learn how to install and repair various equipment, including residential, commercial, and industrial. Our HVAC program is one of multiple that we offer that have a diploma as well as an associate's degree program to them. In 60 weeks, you can earn your diploma, and if you choose to extend for an additional 30 weeks, you can receive an Associates of Occupational Studies in your chosen field. Our criminal justice program is unique here at the Tulsa campus. It's our only standalone Associates of Occupational Studies, and it's 70 weeks in length as compared to the 60 or 90 weeks for our other programs. Our graduates are trained in a wide variety of occupations in the criminal justice field, including corrections, security, even policing. Some even continue on their education to earn a bachelor's degree. The computer field is always growing, expanding, and adapting to new technology. Here at Vatterott, we offer a computer technology degree that will allow our graduates a wide range of opportunities, including technicians to network administrators. In our electrical program, our students are taught a variety of subjects, including pipe bending, residential wiring, commercial and industrial applications, with a strong emphasis on the National Electrical Code. In our associate's program, the students focus on programmable logic controllers. We look forward to helping anybody who's looking to make a new future for themselves and for their families, and encourage everyone to come out to see the school. We're at 4343 South 118th East Avenue here in Tulsa. You can also call us. The phone number is 918-835-8288, or visit our website at www.vatterott-college.edu. We look forward to seeing you soon.
The Tulsa shores of the Arkansas River have seen unending activity throughout the ages. For 28 years, Video Revolution has been here working on Tulsa time, doing what we do best, providing cutting-edge electronics at an absolute guaranteed lowest price. And when the new technology comes sweeping down the plains just a little too fast, our professional sales and installation staff can put it all together for that ultimate high-definition home theater experience now in 3D. Video Revolution, south down the river over to 71st and Lewis.
Ever seen a lion up close? Ever held a kangaroo? Safaris in Broken Arrow was founded in 1995 and is a wildlife sanctuary for abandoned animals including big cats, wolves, bears, primates, and much more. Safari is an animal sanctuary located on 273rd and Kenosha. The zoo is open to the public every Saturday and Sunday from noon to 5 p.m. or call and schedule a VIP tour. Safari's interactive sanctuary will give you a hands-on experience that you will never forget. Go wild.
Think all sub sandwiches are equal? Horseradish toasting is a wake-up call for flavor. We've been sandwich toasting fanatics since the first day we opened our doors. Everything, even the flatbread for our salads, gets toasted. Heck, if it doesn't come from Quiznos, it's gonna leave you cold. Try the all-new Chicken Bacon Dipper with all white meat chicken, smoky bacon, chipotle jack bread, and zesty side of our signature cheese sauce made for dipping. Quiznos, 7030 South Lewis, dedicated to making one sub soup salad at a time.
Hi, I'm Stephen Goforth, and I own Goforth Automotive here at 81st and Mingo. We invite you to come visit us. If you've never been in before, you will discover that we're concerned about you, your automobile needs and repair needs. We have discovered over the last 10 years of serving Tulsa that taking care of you first, doing a follow-up call after our work is done, making sure any work we do we've communicated with you throughout the whole process has been a hallmark of our wonderful service. Thanks to you.
Jim Redyke, president of Dicon Explosive Demolition, and we do explosive demolition. In the 60s, I graduated college in Arkansas, came to Tulsa, got a job for the Tulsa Urban Renewal Authority. I was the site coordinator responsible for demolition. In the 70s, quit and went on my own. Here I am. It's pretty amazing to see this large structure collapse on itself, and the intriguing part is how that happens and how you make that happen. I've enjoyed the challenge of figuring that out. The fun part for me is figuring that out, and then the execution. And can you make the building do what you want it to do? Well, all structures are entirely different, so you really have to figure out what kind of structure is, how it's made. And you figure out all of the nuances of the structure, so to speak, and then reduce that structure to its columns. Then you use explosives to take out the columns, which are the supports, and you take those out in a time sequence to create failure. Now that's the simple version, but they're all different, and that's the fun and the challenge to figure all that out. Probably my two most memorable jobs are Texas Stadium, which we did a year ago, April, and Cape Canaveral Rocket Towers, which we did in the late 90s. The world's largest building in Canada, the power plant, was 1,200 feet long, 3.5 million square feet, and a 900-foot smokestack in South Africa. So I've had some fun opportunities. Well, when I got out of college, I came to Tulsa and had a job. And I like the Midwest, and I like Tulsa, and probably the prime reason for staying here is my church. I go to First Methodist Church downtown, and been there since the early 70s in our Sunday school class, and I couldn't dream of going anyplace else. That's my basis of faith, and that's my basis of family, and my basis of relationships, and my faith-based is the thing that gives me the driving motivation to keep going in this business. A lot of people ask, well, have they all gone right? Well, if you're in this business and you haven't had a difficulty and you haven't had a problem, you either started yesterday or you're a great liar. Because this business is not zero risk. There are a lot of unknowns, and stuff does happen. It's how you handle that. Do you have good legal counsel? Do you have good insurance? But for me, it's as much of those things as my faith walk, because through the years, when I've had those difficulties, I've looked to see that God has provided for me. in so many ways and through so many of those struggles. So while it may not get easier, it's I know where the answers are now, and I'm not plagued with all of that. I am active in the missions for our church, and every year take 1 or 2 trips to different parts of the world to support the church missionaries. A couple weeks I'm going to Honduras for the weekend for one of our local missionaries. So I enjoy that, and I enjoy what that chance of giving and doing. I'm not necessarily a puzzle person. I just like the challenges of figuring out this. I mean, I can't drive down the street and look at a building, or walk at a building and look around and say, well, how would I do that? So, that's just kind of the way it is.
Hello, friends. It's a beautiful spring day in Oklahoma. And we are offering GM supplier pricing to the public on every new vehicle in stock. Plus, a few days ago, we had a light hailstorm, not even noticeable, but we're going to pass those savings on to you as well. So you can get GM supplier pricing plus hail savings. Now is the time to buy. So come by 8300 New Spolpa Road and see us. We're going to save you some money this time, friends.
A short drive from Tulsa is the J.M. Davis Arms and Historical Museum. The J.M. Davis Museum is the largest private gun collection in the world. Also on display, you will find John Rogers statuary, music boxes, World War I posters, musical instruments, Native American heritage, and Oklahoma military history. Open every day except Thanksgiving and Christmas, so take a short drive to the past and explore J.M. Davis Arms and Historical Museum.
The historic Sputter Restaurant, voted #1 steakhouse in Tulsa since 1976. Come in and enjoy the enticing smells of fresh, juicy steaks, seafood and chops being expertly grilled over live charcoal. Order your steak just the way you like it. Get a loaded baked potato, Sputter salad, and soup to top it off. Order from our full-service bar. Our friendly staff will be happy to serve you. Finish off the evening with a delicious selection from our dessert menu. The Sputter Restaurant, nestled quietly behind the trees at 50th and Sheridan. Our claim has been steak for over 30 years. The Sputter Restaurant.
At Auto Detail Services, we make your car look new again. Our bumper-to-bumper 100-point cleaning system will ensure your car is spotless. You deserve a sparkling interior and exterior of your car, truck, boat, or SUV.
We've been bringing our vehicles here to Ian at Auto Detailing for over 10 years. Wouldn't trust them with anyone else.
Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Explore Tulsa. As always, we feature the people, the places, and attractions that make Tulsa a great place to live. The program runs 6 times a week on our major broadcast stations. It is also carried on Dish Network and DirecTV all over Northeast Oklahoma, and is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis. If you're looking for any home audio or home theater needs, please come in and say hey to Ron and the guys, and we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.